What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild experience. Um, this is not going to be a playthrough like maybe you guys are used to if you guys have been with my channel for a while. The kind of stuff you've come to expect um, from the channel. It's mostly going to be me playing this game for me. I'm playing it for myself. uh, I'm just going to record my experience with it. So there's not going to be a ton of commentary. I'm not doing like a full on, uh, reading every dialogue for you guys and stuff like that. I'm going to be playing a game like I would be playing it for myself, like I play a game for the first time whenever I get a game. But I did want to record myself or record the gameplay just for the sake of having my playthrough of what is my most anticipated game of all time recorded so I could, squee when appropriate, and have it, so in case I ever want to watch myself fanboy, as I am going to be doing most assuredly. So that's basically what this is going to be. There might be periods of silence, but I mean, I talk to myself when I game anyway. Like, even if I'm not recording, I talk to myself, which is why this is so easy for me, I guess. Uh, and so, I mean, I'll be talking to myself, and that's gonna happen. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be silent. It's not gonna be like no commentary. It's just not gonna be forced commentary, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, just quick little intro while the download keeps me on the edge of my seat. I can't believe I'm having to wait to play this game. I've been waiting for so long. I waited for exams to be over, for my semester to be done, before I even let myself go to the store and buy this game. Because I know everyone I've talked to says, goodbye, goodbye, cruel world. I'm never seeing you again. Once you get this game, you're never gonna see your friends and family. And even the guy at GameStop, my wife was with me, and he said, he's like, you're not gonna see him again for a while. I don't think she was as amused as I was, but it's gonna be probably true. Um, I I've had hit and miss experiences with my most anticipated games. Before this, my most anticipated game was probably Bayonetta 2, which ended up being a fantastic game. But before that, and I don't remember which one came first. I'm pretty sure Skyward Sword was next in line. Uh, that was such a horrible game. Such a horrible game. My worst Zelda game, worst main series Zelda game easily ever made, and one of my least favorite games of all time. I waited for that game for so long, and it ended up just being a Wii Motion Plus tech demo. Um, and so I was sorely disappointed. I got, I don't know, maybe to the third dungeon, didn't even beat it. I just quit playing. Or maybe I got Pat to the like whatever his name is, Girahim, whatever his name is. I got to the fight with him, and I just stopped because the game was so bad. I do want to give that game a second try sometime in the future, but I haven't played it since I got it, which was what, 2013, when I ended up picking it up, because it came out in 2012 and I was deployed that year, so I didn't pick it up until I think it was 2012, maybe not. I don't know. Before that, it was probably Grand Theft Auto 4. And I waited, I went to the midnight release, waited in line for about an hour and a half for that game, took it home, played it for about 4 or 5 days, and returned it. It was so bad. I think that one is even more disappointing to me than Skyward Sword, because I didn't have a build up to Skyward Sword. I was out of the country. Skyward Sword came out. It completely passed me by, and I ended up buying it off a friend. Instead of, I didn't even go to the store or anything. I didn't read anything about it. I just ended up picking it up. I bought it from my friend who'd never even played it. It was still in the wrapper. But Grand Theft Auto, I read about, and I was eagerly anticipating it. And I waited in line at midnight, and it was stupid. It was so stupid. It was such a bad game, and I returned it after 4 or 5 days. I didn't even It didn't even last a week. So like I said, I've had really good experiences with really highly anticipated games, and then I've had bad experiences. But with this game, I know nothing about this game. I mean that literally. I saw the very first trailer ever where Link is on the horse and he fights the mechanical Octorok, which was like 10 years ago. And then I saw the last year's E3 demo, E3 trailer with the Japanese voiceover that basically gave me chills and brought tears to my eyes. Those are the only two videos I've seen of this game. I know nothing about this game. And as soon as the E3 video came out, I pretty much stopped going online, and it was really hard to do, but I didn't want to know anything about the game. I didn't want to know about who the bad guy is, who the characters are, what setting it takes place, uh, anything. I don't know anything about this game, which is it's incredibly hard to go online and I mean you just have to avoid any geek nerd gaming computer technology websites. So, and I did the same thing with Star Wars actually with Episode 7, um, because I was expecting to be sorely disappointed because Disney was in charge, um, and Disney ruins everything. See Marvel as an example, and so I actually went into Episode 7 to the movies when I saw it. I actually knew nothing of the movie. I didn't know the main characters. I didn't know anything about the game, the movie at all. Same thing with Rogue One. I knew nothing of the character. I didn't know who the characters were. I didn't know what the plot was. I didn't know anything about it. And I think that's the best way to go about stuff, so that you're not disappointed. Because if you go into something with, you know, anticipation, especially something like this for me, which Zelda's my favorite series. Ocarina of Time is my favorite game of all time, and I've been waiting for this game for how long now? Since Twilight Princess, 15 years. So I'm trying to cool my jets, but we're under a minute here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna record, and I'm probably gonna do these in maybe 20-minute chunks. So whenever 20 minutes comes, that video is going to end, and the next video is going to come up right where the other one left off. There's probably not going to be any like intro or outro, anything like that. Like I said, this is not like a playthrough that you guys are used to on the channel. It's just me playing this game. All right, let me turn my controller back on. Um, that's how I want this to be, kind of just like an organic video series with me just. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Downloading update to USB storage. I guess I can start. Is it gonna let me start? Can I start? To install the update, please start the software again after the update. I don't care. Just play. Just play it. Oh, here we go. I anticipate that the loading is going to take a long time.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Alright, that's really slow. I'm gonna change that. Don't use Amiibo. Amiibo are stupid. Jump? I guess that's good. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I don't care about Amiibo. I don't know what that means. Okay, sure. Okay. That's still not very fast. Okay, very fast. Is it even different? Okay, whatever, whatever. Okay.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Is that a switch? Sheikah Slate. Okay. Oh, there's temperature? That's cool. Okay. Is that like the sound on the bottom? Stop! What are you guys doing? Dumb dogs. But yeah, it looks like there's sound. Crouching increases your stealth. That's so cool. Oops. Uh... Okay. I'm just pressing all the buttons. You ain't got no pockets or arrows. For now. Got some well-worn trousers. Surprisingly comfortable. Legs are a bit too short. Equip? Equip. Oh, thank you. Put some pants on. Thin shirt made long ago. Been on the short side.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Authenticating? What? It's like modern times? You just like Apple Pay? Did he just Apple Pay out?
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Oh, he can jump. Not entirely thrilled that the stamina meter is back, but that was one of my least favorite things about Skyward Sword. That's my favorite thing ever. Ah, the Great Plateau. Quite the intro. Ah, look at that. Still gotta get used to these controls, but man, I don't think I'm gonna climb down. Branch. Looks like a weapon. Wooden branches are pretty common, surprisingly well balanced. Serve as a weapon in a pinch. Still has the leaves on it. Attack with Y. Okay. How do you put it away? There we go. See some shinies. Hylian Shroom. Common shroom found near trees, and eat it to restore half heart. Oh, really cool. So cool. Oh, I bet you I can get to that. Nope, wrong.